Wow, Switzerland do it again, beating France. Now they've beaten and knocked out Italy. Can you believe it? Chiesa's mashed. The calzone is mashed. We're all eating our pizzas in delight, the English fans, because will Switzerland be an easier game? Judging from that performance, no. Italy played like England have the whole tournament. Absolutely dog shit. I think they had, what, 1 shot on target or 0 shots on target. The only chance they really had was the own goal, which nearly happened from Fabian Schär, and that little one where they hit the post. But apart from that, it was utter domination from Switzerland, especially in that first half. We have to say, the manager has regimented these players so good, because that was epic, especially that first half, as I've said about 4 times now. They was utter in control. You could see it from the off. They was creating these chances. They just couldn't find that final pass, that final high-quality decision to break through the lines. Italy were getting very fortunate, but they was defending so deep. Switzerland were having all the possession, and they eventually did break through. With that first goal, it's a lovely ball into him, and it's a great strike. There's a little bit of deflection, but they deserved it. I think it might have gone in if it went through his legs and didn't deflect. Donnarumma's beaten. He did have to make some big saves before that, but ultimately, Italy will go on a one-way train, and that was going to be conceding a goal. And obviously, I've praised Italy before for saying, hey, they go 1-0 down, you know, and they switch it on, they turn it on. I thought, will they do that this time? And not really, to be honest. They didn't concede in the first half again, but they looked exactly the same, just shit, very slow-paced. Not really like they're in a knockout tournament. It's just like, yeah, you know, we'll play it here, we'll play it here. We're losing 1-0, but we'll try and find a breakthrough. Nothing changed, and Switzerland continued to dominate, continued to create chances. Another day, if they'd have took them, it'd been 3 or 4-0. It was unbelievable by Switzerland. And then what a start in the second half. Like the flash, it kicked off with a 2-0 victory from Italy's kickoff. It's an absolute shambles from their point of view, but Swiss, the press, beautifully executed. Beautiful and beautifully. And then it gets put in the box. Vargas takes a touch, and what a goal it is. Bangs it top bins. And I must say, that was an unbelievable finish. Filthy. And that just put another nail into Italy's coffin. They were on the ropes then, and they had almost a whole half to change it around. Just score 1 goal, and, you know, you have enough time to, you know, maybe score another one to put it into extra time. But yeah, again, they was very, very flat. I thought Chiesa was the one who looked the brightest. Obviously, Barella at times was good, but it looked like he was carrying injury. Apart from that, the rest was shit. And I don't know whether it's because the managers apparently changed a lot of systems, changing players and stuff, but Scamacca was irrelevant. He got wiped out. And as I said, the only chance that I thought was the best was that Fabian Schär one. If that had gone in his own goal, it would have gave Italy a chance. But ultimately, they was beaten by the better team, and Swiss, on 2 occasions in the Euros, have beat the big dogs. The holders are out. Italy didn't look the greatest in the group stages. Obviously, they weren't like a standout performer, but they got the results. This time they weren't. They was terrible. And I'm saying, if England don't step up their performances, obviously we've got to see how they play in Slovakia, then we're going to get beat by the Swiss team. But it is a chance now, a very open chance. Whoever we play in that quarter-final, well, I know it's going to be Switzerland, mate. We play Switzerland, so if you'd have asked me Switzerland or Italy, based on like the country as a whole and their legacy and how they play football, I would have said Switzerland. But based on the performance I've just saw, I don't want Switzerland. It is what it is. They're the better team. Technically, on paper, they have the worst players, but, you know, as a unit, they look very solid. They remind me of almost how Leverkusen season's gone. They have a few ballers in there, but, you know, they're just, as a unit, so good at pressing you and defending well, solidly, so we'll have to see. But it is technically, if you think about it on paper, an easier opposition, so we have got a nicer route now to the semi-final. I don't want to think that too far ahead, though, because we've got to beat Slovakia. Then the quarter-final's got to come. England fans might get carried away. Probably not, though, because of the shit dinosaur football we've been playing. If they just change, like they did in the Euros, and switch it up, win 4-0 against Ukraine or whatever we did, that'll be better, but we'll have to see. It's not all about England, though. Today's day is about Switzerland. That was world-class from them. To dominate like that, especially against the holders, was phenomenal. Credit to Xhaka as well. He was an absolute machine. Defence stayed solid, kept the clean sheet. They didn't have much to do, especially in the first half, but that Vargas and that Mbolo, wow, great players. And their pace was just, couldn't be dealt with for the Italians. So they go out, eating their pizzas on the bus, on the plane home. Goodbye. You can fucking piss off saying, it's coming, Rome. Guess what, guys? Rome has fallen. The Euros trophy is being shipped off somewhere else. Who knows where it'll go? Hopefully England, but maybe even Switzerland if I get to the semi-final. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next video.